Playboi Carti is too damn old to keep up with the antics that he's doing. And I just want to make a quick video about it, so I'm not going to take up too much of y'all's time with the intro. My name's Ron. I upload weekly videos on hip-hop. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the summer, so if you want to help me out with that goal, I'd really appreciate it. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. So Playboi Carti is 29, which isn't really old by any means. You know, I'm 26, so I can't really say much. I'm only 3 years younger. If you didn't know, Carti recently was at the BET Awards. He bought an iced out lollipop and was sucking on that thing. And I'm gonna run y'all a clip of that right now. So as you'll see there, Carti has an iced out lollipop, which, I mean, for those of y'all that know what the lollipop is or what, it's not like a regular lollipop, but like whenever you have an actual one. But for those of y'all that know, you know, bought an iced out lollipop, and we've seen him sucking on lollipop, which is pause. We've seen Carti sucking on lollipops in music videos, especially with the Camila Cabello music video. There's a lot of references to these lollipops in the past couple years, and obviously Carti is sucking on that to sort of show off, like, hey, I got an iced out lollipop. But what's kind of crazy about that is that thing is iced out. It's pure diamonds. There's no flavor to it. You're not eating an actual lollipop. So he is sucking on it for the sport. He's sucking on it for the love of the game. No, it is what it is. Have fun, dude. Get whatever you want with your money. Get an iced out lollipop, whatever. But it just kind of looks goofy when you're sucking on a diamond lollipop. Like, if you're going to have a lollipop, at least make it real. At least get the flavor out of it. Like, why are you showing off this iced out lollipop? Like, it's something that, you know, everybody's going to look at and be like, oh, that's hard. I want one of them. Like, nah, it just looks kind of goofy in my opinion. Honestly, I think it makes Carti look a little immature. I mean, if this was like 21-year-old Carti, you know, I would have been like, whatever. But this is, Carti is a 29-year-old. And really, I wasn't going to make a video about this, but just all the comments and all the jokes that people were cracking about this sort of made me think about where Carti's at in his career right now. And honestly, it just seems like people are sort of fading away from Carti a little bit because they got I Am Music, and it's sort of like Lil Uzi with Eternal Take. Once everybody got Eternal Take, it was like, okay, cool, we got this body of work that we've been waiting on. Now, the future project, yeah, those are cool, we'll check them out, but we got what we were all hyped about for years. And that's the same thing happening with Carti, because I Am Music is still a great album, don't get me wrong. It's still in my rotation. I'm still listening to a lot of the songs off of it, but Carti's keeps promoting Baby Boy, which honestly it seems like nobody's really waiting for. Like, the only ones waiting for are like the Carti stans, the diehards that are there for every single thing that Carti does. But like, from like a normal Carti fan's perspective, I don't mean normal like in like a mean way towards the Carti stans, I mean like in a casual like Carti listener perspective, nobody's really wanting Baby Boy. First of all, why are you titling your album Baby Boy? Like, is it dedicated to your son? That would be pretty cool. Can it be Carti? I doubt it. Really, nobody's hyped for the album. I don't see many people wanting. We're cool off Carti music for like another year or two. Ever since I Am Music dropped, he sort of dropped the mysterious act, and he's been a lot more accessible, which is good to see. But at the same time, it sort of takes away from the novelty in a way, and it just feels like nobody's really hyped for Baby Boy. Like, it sort of seems like everybody's cool off of Carti music for a little while, and I don't see any benefit to Carti dropping Baby Boy anytime soon, when I Am Music is still making its rounds, it's still getting a lot of streams, it's still super hyped up, and a lot of people are still, you know, consistently listening to it. So it's better to just ride the wave off of I Am Music. I think we're cool off of Carti music for like another year or two. Personally, if y'all want new Carti music, I mean, that's y'all's opinion. I think that Carti has enough of a back catalog at the moment to sort of feed the fans for at least another year or two and sort of go off a tour on this, which is another aspect I wanted to get into. Carti is an opener for The Weeknd right now. The question everybody's asking is, why are you opening up for The Weeknd? Yes, we get that The Weeknd is, you know, top 3, top 4 biggest artists in the world, and they're doing these huge sold out stadiums, which is a good look in a way for Carti because he's getting put out into this big audience of people that might not typically listen to his music. But at the same time, Carti could have done his own tour. Yeah, granted, he wouldn't have been doing stadiums. His music isn't really meant for stadiums. He would have been doing, you know, probably 5,000 to 10,000 people venues, which is still very solid for a tour. That's huge. That's damn near arenas for a tour. So Carti could have done a great tour by himself, but opening up for The Weeknd is kind of a bad look in my opinion, especially to all of the fans that are actually tapped in with Carti. It's like, why, you know, you could have done a standalone tour. There was no need to open up for The Weeknd. It's sort of, to me, it's a bad look personally. I think that Carti could have had a very successful solo tour, but it doesn't seem like that's what he's wanting to do. It's him and The Weeknd are really locked in at the moment, which honestly, I'm cool off of any more Weeknd and Cardi collabs. I think they've been played out. I think we've got enough Weeknd Cardi collabs. So honestly, the way they're moving, it seems like they might drop a little tape together, even though the Weeknd's probably not going to drop any more projects onto the Weeknd. They've been super locked in. It seems like they got a lot of music unreleased together, because when they spend that much time together on tour, and then, you know, they're always around each other even before the tour, they've definitely recorded more music together. So overall, I just feel like Carti could have done his own tour. I feel like he lost a little bit of aura being an opener. Once you know it's like opening for the Weeknd and everything, and you see the side of the stadium, it's like, oh, that makes sense. But I mean, just hearing Carti's being an opener, you know, takes away a couple aura points in my opinion. That's another here or there. I think that Carti is moving in a way that he's a little more accessible nowadays. So people are going to see what he does more. We're going to see more videos of Carti online. So there's going to be a little bit more criticism as to how he moves, because, you know, I feel like anything Carti does, regardless, there's always going to be critics. So the whole lollipop thing, that was just more of a fun, like, you know, whatever you do. I just personally, I don't see the benefit to getting an iced out lollipop. Like, he had it at the BET Awards one time. You think he's ever going to pop out with that again? Like, what use is that? Do you hang it up on a shelf? Do you frame it? Like, I don't know. I think that it's kind of a waste in my opinion, but it is what it is. I think it's on brand for Carti. It sort of keeps people talking, and it keeps people sort of, he's like, who knows? Carti might just be rage baiting people to talk about him, but that's neither here or there. I think that I'm cool off a Carti album for at least another year. I think let I Am Music sort of settle in for about a year and a half, and then start the rollout for Baby Boy. If that's still the title of the album, if that's still the project that'll be dropping, it seems like Carti is very set on Baby Boy to drop. And I remember he even retweeted a tweet saying that Baby Boy was the real project that was, you know, he was heavily invested in, and that I Am Music was sort of like a filler, like almost mixtape vibe. It was something along those lines. Don't quote me exactly, but I remember when the album drops, he was retweeting a lot of tweets. He was on Twitter pretty actively. We'll see if Carti's going to drop soon. Time will tell. I don't think so. I think that after the tour, he's going to drop back a little bit and sort of go back into the mysterious lane for a couple months to a year. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. What do y'all think of Carti's Iced Out Lollipop? What do y'all think of Carti opening up for the Weeknd on tour? Do you think fans are sort of getting sick of Playboi Carti? I know the video started like he's a little bit on the older side to be, you know, getting that Iced Out Lollipop and sort of moving the way he does. That he's always moved, but at the same time, you know, Carti's a character. He considers himself a rock star. He's always sort of been up to unique things. So I think it's very on brand for him, but at the same time, it's like, come on, bro. You know, let me know in the comments. I'd definitely love to start a discussion with you guys. I'm definitely interested in what you guys have to say. Definitely be sure to like the video and subscribe if you did enjoy. I am trying to hit 10K by the end of the summer. I think we can definitely get there. We've been grinding, man. I'm gonna have a lot more content coming out. I got another video coming out tomorrow, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And thank y'all for all the love on the Jack Harlow video. That's the biggest video on my channel yet. I wasn't expecting it to get so much love, but I appreciate it a ton. If you haven't checked that out yet, it'll be here on the end card, so definitely check that out after this video. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.